Well, it's Saturday morning. I think I'm gonna work on the 68 Super 12 today. I mean 67 Super 12 today. I gotta mess with this wiring because this is a newer motor. I think it's out of a ST12 with the gear start flywheel and all that. So, plus I gotta pull that tank out. It's gonna be raining today, but I gotta get that orange one painted and get it put in there. Because the wiring harness, this motor came from another one that I ended up parting out. And it was already swapped into like a 67 or something. So the wiring's got more fucking connections and buck connectors all over it. And this runs now and starts and all, but the wiring's just all hacked up. And I have this harness out of I think it was a ST16, whatever that motor came out of. And I'm going to slightly base it off of that, and I'm going to go online and pull up the schematic for ST12 or something. And kind of rewire, make a new harness. I got a bunch of wire. Bought this stuff off Amazon. It's like, I think it's solid copper. It's not mixed with anything. I wanted to get good solid copper wire. I don't know what gauge it is. It's been so long since I got it. 16 maybe. Then I got these cheap heat shrink connectors, ring terminals and all that. I'm gonna use that. That's what I've used on my other ones. I've never rewired one with this newer style motor, but I can't imagine it's too hard. I gotta suck out what's in the gas tank and pull that off. Then probably pull this side cover off so I can get to the wiring. I think the stuff that runs to the motor and all is good. I just gotta mess with the stuff that goes to, I guess it's called a rectifier on this. I gotta mess with that. I gotta hook up the amp meter. Do a couple other things. Figure out a wire for the cigarette lighter. I got the lighter somewhere. I was gonna sell this, so I pulled it off, but then I might run down to the hardware store and get some pipe. I think I have another muffler around here. Eventually I'd like to put a stack on it, just because I haven't put one on anything yet. And I got some more of this paint, and hopefully it matches better so I can go back and redo these side covers. Because the side covers, I don't know if you can tell on the camera, it's a slightly different color than the rest of it. Because it was out of stock for a long time. I finally got some more. I got like 8 cans, so figured I'd get more. Because I like the way they look with the starter generator cover, so I might end up putting one in there that has that style. Because I got one under here. Ran on starting fluid. Looks like it's leaking from every spot it could leak. And I got some of the stuff painted for it. If I ever want to put one of those on it. I'm probably just going to try to rewire it and run it like this for a while. Still got to paint the wheels and all that, but I want to try to get the wiring done, get the gas tank in it. I already have gas tank straps that are painted and all. But that's what I'm doing today. Probably not going to mess with this weekend. I might finish putting this mower deck back together too. It's really humid outside. I turned the AC on in here for a little bit to get rid of some of the humidity. But that's about what I got going on. I want to try to get this thing done. I got the seat off of it over there too. I got to sand. I could probably get the sanding done. It's too humid to paint, and I don't want to paint in here, so that's what I got going on today. Alright, it's been a while. It's a mess, but I got it wired. I still got to put the grounds on for the headlights and run the wire back to the tail light, but it'll crank over. And there's a little bit of fuel left in it. It ran. The only thing I don't know if it charges or not. But I got it all wired. I got to clean it up a little bit. And this, I don't know how I should have wired it. Probably off one of the key switch wires. But I got the cigarette lighter hooked up to where you got the headlights on, and it gets power with the headlights. So I'll leave that pushed in, see if it pops out. It should work. Yeah, I just hooked it into the headlights, so it's got power with the key on and headlights on. Yep, still works. So I gotta wrap a couple more things up. It just stopped raining, so I might get to that gas tank and get that cleaned up. I had to get a light switch out of a dash I pulled off a parts tractor. I cleaned it up. It was in pretty decent shape, but it was a little rusty. I cleaned it up, put it in. But yeah, I gotta tidy up some wires and do a couple other things. Put a new amp meter in it too. But it's coming along. So I got the gas tank painted. I'm gonna wait, let it dry. It looks like it's getting ready to rain again. I'm gonna clear it tomorrow. I don't think I have any. I gotta go get some clear. And I'm getting ready to take the seat out and get that. I don't know if I said this earlier on in the video or not, but some of the paint towards the end, I was running low, and supposedly they didn't make it anymore or something. But the side covers don't really match that good. I think the front grill's a little bit off too, but I don't think I'm gonna bother with that. But I'm gonna mist over the side panels again with the new paint, because the new paint's closer to what the rest of the tractor is, the frame and all. Just get the seat out there and start sanding it before it starts raining, hopefully. Turned out pretty good. I was rushing it a little bit. It's hammer tone paint, so it gets all crinkly looking, but if you do light coats, it really doesn't. I think I had a couple spots on the tractor that turned out a little wrinkly on the front grill, but and this mule drive cover, you can see you got a little, but other than that, it really didn't ripple up too much. Well, I got the ground wires ran for the headlights, and they work now. I just got done running the wire back to the tail light, but it didn't have a bulb in it, so I gotta try to get a bulb tomorrow. And I might run, I need clear coat, so I might go to the hardware store. I might get some pipe stuff, try to get an exhaust made up for this, at least a temporary one. Like I said, I want to put a stack on it, but at least get a temporary, like, salt and pepper shaker muffler or something on it, extend it out. So that's probably what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. I think I'm just going to call this video good. It's long enough, but it's getting there. I started this thing probably 2 years ago. Then I just kept on buying more and working on those. Because painting's kind of, I'm over it now. I painted 2 other ones, and I got one more to do, the SS14, but after that I think I'm done repainting them. Just takes so much time. I used to be able to sand all day and get it done, but I don't feel like doing it anymore. But that's gonna wrap up this video. Thanks for watching.